Settle in beneath the warm glow of candlelight and let the quiet echoes of Hogwarts carry you into rest. Tonight, we'll drift through 75 gentle facts about Gryffindor, the house of courage, loyalty, and timeless friendship. From the tower's scarlet banners to the echoes of roaring Quidditch crowds, every detail will weave a soft story of bravery. Allow each fact to unfold slowly, like pages turning in an ancient book, soothing your thoughts and guiding you toward dreams. This is your invitation to relax, breathe deeply, and let Gryffindor's enduring flame watch over your sleep. Long before Hogwarts existed as a school of stone towers and endless staircases, there lived a man whose heart burned with courage, Godric Gryffindor. He came from the wild moors, where winds sang fiercely across heather and skies stretched unbroken. His dream was of a place where young witches and wizards might gather to learn safely, a sanctuary for knowledge and bravery alike. Godric valued courage above all, believing that those willing to act despite fear could change the world. He carried a sword of goblin make, a gleaming weapon that absorbed the strength of what it touched. It would later become one of the most storied relics in wizarding history. To imagine him is to see a tall figure striding across fields, cloak whipping in wind, lion heart beating fiercely beneath. His vision shaped not just a house, but an enduring legacy. In dreams, Gryffindor represents the spark of boldness. He reminds us that institutions begin with a single dream, and that bravery does not mean absence of fear, but the choice to walk forward regardless. His vision still echoes in the scarlet banners that hang above countless students who find courage in their own hearts. Hogwarts was not born from stone alone, but from the shared dream of four friends: Godric Gryffindor, Helga Hufflepuff, Rowena Ravenclaw, and Salazar Slytherin. They sought to build a school where magical children might be taught safely, away from suspicion of the non-magical world. Each founder contributed a piece of themselves. Rowena offered her wisdom, Helga her fairness, Salazar his ambition, and Godric his courage. Gryffindor's wing of the castle would face west, catching the glow of sunset, symbolizing endings that promised beginnings. The Sorting Hat, once Godric's own hat, was enchanted to carry fragments of all their minds. It was Gryffindor's belief that children who valued daring and bravery should be grouped together, where their fire would inspire one another. To imagine those first days is to see torches lit against stone newly raised, to hear voices echoing in vast halls as the founders welcomed their earliest students. In dreams, Hogwarts' founding is less about architecture and more about ideals. It reminds us that courage was always intended as one of the pillars of magical life, not simply for fighting battles, but for choosing honesty, loyalty, and the difficult path when it mattered most. Every house chose an emblem to capture its heart. For Gryffindor, the lion roared proudly, golden mane radiant in scarlet shield. To Godric, the lion represented not only strength but courage, nobility, and fierce protection of kin. Lions appear in many Muggle myths too, roaring across banners of kings and carved into stone of cathedrals. They embody guardianship, both feared and admired. By choosing the lion, Gryffindor bound his house to the image of guardians, protectors who would stand before others when danger loomed. Scarlet and gold, the house colors, reflected fire and sunlight. Together they carried warmth, vibrancy, and resilience. To imagine the emblem is to see banners fluttering above Great Hall, lion's eyes glowing in torchlight, pride and challenge in its stance. In dreams, the lion embodies inner roar. It reminds us that courage is not quiet but resounding, that within every chest beats possibility of strength. The rarity of Gryffindor's emblem lies in timelessness. A lion carved centuries ago still inspires today. Its majesty is more than image. It is symbol of courage, eternal. Wherever scarlet waves, the lion's spirit continues to roar softly in hearts of those who dare. Each year, new students wait nervously as the Sorting Hat bursts into song, though many listen only for hints of their destiny. Within verses lie Gryffindor's legacy. The hat, once Godric's own, was enchanted with wisdom of all four founders, yet its voice often praises courage most clearly. It sings of daring hearts, of those who would fight for right, of laughter and loyalty in darkest times. The song changes yearly, reflecting concerns of the age, but Gryffindor's courage always shines within it, a refrain that echoes no matter the words. To imagine one sorting is to picture torchlit hall, hat shifting as it sings, banners glimmering above, children wide-eyed as destiny unfolds. In dreams, the hat's song embodies recognition. It reminds us that courage is not hidden, but visible even to fabric infused with ancient magic. It symbolizes truth that bravery declares itself, often before we know it within. The rarity of the hat lies in its voice artifact, that not only sorts but speaks. Its majesty is that it remembers Gryffindor as much as founder remembers house. Each new verse is reminder that courage is not past, but present, alive in every generation. The Gryffindor common room lies high in the castle, behind portrait of the Fat Lady. Students climb staircases, hearts racing with anticipation, until finally they step into warmth of scarlet-draped chamber. The tower looks westward, where sunsets paint sky in hues of fire. Windows stretch wide, filling room with glow of gold at dusk. Fireplaces roar, carpets soften steps, and armchairs wait like old friends. To imagine it is to picture banners hanging between stone arches, laughter echoing late at night, shadows dancing across red walls. It is home within fortress, warmth against storm. In dreams, Gryffindor Tower embodies sanctuary. It reminds us that courage needs rest, that bravery blossoms when hearth is steady. It symbolizes balance between daring acts and quiet nights. The rarity of tower lies in height. Only those persistent enough to climb endless stairs may enter. The majesty lies in view, a castle spread beneath, horizon burning with sun's farewell. For Gryffindors, the tower is not only room but heart of community. Within those walls, friendships form, stories bloom, and every fire tells tale of courage yet to come. Guarding Gryffindor Tower is portrait of the Fat Lady. She sings, jokes, and demands passwords before entry. Though painted, she embodies spirit of house bold, dramatic, and protective. Her voice carries through corridor, echoing with laughter or indignation. Students rushing late at night beg her patience, whispering passwords hurriedly. She offers safety not through silence but through presence, reminding them that entrance is privilege, not guarantee. Her story reflects more than humor. During attacks on castle, she bravely defended doorway, refusing entry to intruders, frame slashed but spirit unbroken. To imagine her is to see plump woman in silk gown, glass raised, lips pursed as she judges. Portraits shift behind her, yet she remains sentinel. In dreams, the Fat Lady embodies guardianship. She reminds us that courage includes defense, that bravery may appear in unexpected forms. She symbolizes strength of spirit, even in paint. Her rarity lies in vibrancy among Hogwarts portraits. Few are so beloved. Her majesty lies not in strokes of brush but in her loyalty to house. She is proof that guardians need not wield swords. Sometimes they wield passwords, laughter, and refusal to yield. Colors shape memory as much as symbols. For Gryffindor, scarlet and gold are not random but deliberate. Scarlet burns with fire of courage, gold glows with light of dawn, promise of renewal. In Great Hall, banners blaze with scarlet, sunlight glinting on threads of gold. During Quidditch matches, crowds roar as scarves ripple, sea of red and gold uniting house in thunderous pride. These colors tie house to elements of flame and sun. They embody warmth, energy, and brilliance. Where others may fade into shadow, Gryffindor glows defiantly. To imagine them is to see autumn leaves turning crimson, dawn spilling gold across horizon, lion's mane shimmering in firelight. In dreams, scarlet and gold embody vitality. They remind us that courage is warmth as much as ferocity, that bravery brightens world. They symbolize optimism stitched into banners. Their rarity lies in boldness. Few houses dare such vivid hues. Their majesty lies in how they linger in memory, impossible to forget. Scarlet and gold endure because they blaze like heart's fire, reflecting courage that refuses to dim. Wherever scarlet flies, there lives promise of bold steps and laughter unafraid. Every house has a ghost, and Gryffindor's is Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, better known as Nearly Headless Nick. His courtly manners and tragic humor make him beloved among students. Nick was beheaded poorly, his head hanging by sinew. Though grim, he carries it with grace, greeting students warmly, guiding newcomers through mysteries of house. He appears at feasts, drifting above tables, laughter tinged with sorrow. His transparency does not dim his loyalty. When danger threatens, he watches over Gryffindors, offering what help he can. To imagine him is to see figure in ruffled collar, head lolling awkwardly, bowing despite imbalance, smile soft yet wistful. In dreams, Nick embodies imperfection. He reminds us that courage persists even in humiliation, that dignity shines despite flaws. He symbolizes endurance, humor in face of sorrow. His rarity lies in kindness among ghosts, few so warm. His majesty lies in his refusal to let tragedy define him. He is proof that bravery includes laughter, even when neck bears scar. Nearly Headless Nick endures not for head, but for heart. He embodies Gryffindor's courage, imperfect, enduring, unyielding in loyalty. Few traditions inspire Gryffindor more than Quidditch. Scarlet robes streak across sky, gold numbers gleaming in sunlight, brooms cutting sharp lines through air. Oliver Wood once drilled team with endless passion. Harry soared as seeker. Angelina Johnson, Katie Bell, and others carried legacy of daring flights. Matches against Slytherin thundered with rivalry, stadium shaking with cheers. Quidditch for Gryffindor is not sport alone, but emblem of courage. It demands risk, daring dives, trust in teammates. Victories echo across tower, feasts blazing with laughter. To imagine one match is to see sky aflame with robes, snitch glinting, lion banners roaring, voices blending into thunder. In dreams, Gryffindor Quidditch embodies unity. It reminds us that courage thrives not only in solitude but in shared risk. It symbolizes joy of daring together. Its rarity lies in fire. Few teams burn with such intensity. Its majesty lies in spirit, victory or defeat carried with pride. Quidditch endures as Gryffindor's anthem of air, proof that bravery soars. Each dive is act of trust, each goal blaze of courage. Together they fly, lion-hearted above castle towers. The sword of Gryffindor is no ordinary blade, forged by goblins, pure silver, inlaid with rubies. It gleams as though freshly made. Yet, its true magic is choice. It appears only to worthy Gryffindors in times of need. It lay hidden within Sorting Hat, until moments of greatest peril. Harry drew it once to face Basilisk. Neville drew it later to strike Nagini. Each time it shimmered, proof that courage summons strength. The sword absorbs power of creatures it defeats, its blade carrying venom, resilience, victory. To imagine it is to see gleaming edge flash in firelight, rubies glowing like lions' eyes, air ringing with courage as it strikes true. In dreams, the sword embodies readiness. It reminds us that strength lies waiting, summoned only when heart proves brave. It symbolizes hope, that courage arms us when needed most. Its rarity lies in choice blade selects wielder, not opposite. Its majesty lies in fairness. Any Gryffindor may summon it, not only heroes of tale. The sword of Gryffindor endures as legend of empowerment. It teaches that within house burns fire, and when time demands, flame becomes steel. Gryffindor Tower is guarded not by locks, but by words. The fat lady demands a password, and only those who speak it aloud may enter. Each week the password changes, chosen with whimsy or dramatic flair, reflecting the portrait's taste. Students whisper and rehearse, afraid to forget and face the fat lady's indignation. Late arrivals sometimes wait helplessly in corridors, ears burning as friends climb past without noticing. To imagine this ritual is to see line of children muttering strange phrases, laughter breaking when fat lady finally swings open frame. In dreams, passwords embody belonging. They remind us that courage includes memory and discipline, that bravery must also guard community. They symbolize threshold, point where common life becomes shared sanctuary. The rarity lies in choice guardianship woven into paint and word. The majesty lies in intimacy, that protection is not stone walls but knowledge passed between friends. The passwords of Gryffindor teach that courage is not reckless entry, but careful stewardship. Each phrase whispered reminds students that their house is haven, accessible only through memory, loyalty, and laughter shared beneath torchlight. At the heart of Gryffindor Common Room blazes enormous fireplace. Flames crackle through long nights, warming students huddled over books or telling stories. The hearth is both comfort and gathering place. In winter, snow swirls against tall windows, but within, fire glows like captured sun. Armchairs cluster near, threadbare yet beloved. Generations of Gryffindors watched logs collapse into embers, voices softened by heat and shadows. To imagine, it is to see flames reflect scarlet across stone, laughter rising with sparks, warmth enfolding weary bodies. In dreams, fireplace embodies renewal. It reminds us that courage is fed by rest, that bravery requires moments of stillness. It symbolizes hope, carried in flames that never fully die. Its rarity lies in endurance hearths have burned for centuries, tended by countless hands. Its majesty lies in constancy, light that waits each night. For Gryffindors, fireplace is more than furniture. It is soul of tower, glowing heart that beats with every generation. Each flame tells story of laughter, of courage tempered by warmth, of family formed not by blood but by firelight. The walls of Gryffindor Tower are alive with portraits. They gossip, argue, and share wisdom from centuries long gone. Some offer advice, others simply commentary on passing students. They create sense of continuity, guardians of memory who refuse to let time erase. Among them are former Gryffindors, knights, and adventurers, their painted eyes sparkling with mischief. To imagine them is to hear frames creak as figures lean forward, whispering warnings, applauding jokes, scolding mischief. In dreams, portraits embody legacy. They remind us that courage is remembered, that bravery leaves imprint even in oil and brush. They symbolize companionship across time. Their rarity lies in consciousness art that converses, reminding us that memory itself lives. Their majesty lies in connection, that students are never alone. Ancestors watch with interest. Portraits of Gryffindor Tower weave house into tapestry of centuries. They are companions of firelight, murmuring encouragement, echoing laughter long faded. They embody truth that courage never leaves. It lingers, painted into walls, alive in every brushstroke. When Gryffindor triumphs, whether in Quidditch or House Cup, feasts erupt with unmatched energy. Long tables in Great Hall glow under candlelight, platters heaped, goblets brimming. Scarlet banners cascade from ceiling, lion emblem blazing proudly. Students cheer, laughter echoing like thunder, while ghosts drift happily among them. These feasts celebrate not only victory but courage. Even defeat is softened by fire of companionship. To imagine one is to hear clatter of knives, taste pumpkin pasties sweet on tongue, see golden banners shimmer in enchanted ceilings glow. In dreams, feasts embody gratitude. They remind us that courage is nourished by joy, that bravery deserves celebration. They symbolize community, forged in triumph and laughter. Their rarity lies in splendor enchantments, shifting banners, hall transformed into sea of scarlet. Their majesty lies in unity, that house rises together in pride. Feasts for Gryffindor are more than meals. They are rituals of belonging. Every cheer, every goblet raised, carries centuries of tradition. In them lives essence of house, daring not just in battle but in joy, in laughter, in unapologetic celebration of courage. Each year, Gryffindor battles other houses for House Cup, points earned in class, or lost in mischief swing banners in Great Hall from one color to another. For Gryffindors, the cup embodies pride. Victories are remembered, defeats sting, yet courage demands resilience. To imagine final feast is to see Hall shimmer with Slytherin green, then shift to scarlet when points awarded for bravery surprise all. In dreams, House Cup embodies perseverance. It reminds us that courage is tested daily, in small choices as much as great deeds. It symbolizes resilience of lion's heart. Its rarity lies in spectacle, entire hall transformed, banners shifting, cheers erupting. Its majesty lies in symbolism, that courage is rewarded, not always immediately, but surely. House Cup is ritual of Gryffindor pride, proof that bravery shines not just in singular heroics but in steady choices across year. Each point earned or lost is step in journey, each shift in banners reminder that courage is living force. When Gryffindor wins Quidditch or House Cup, tower erupts. Students spill into common room, voices rising in chants, banners waved, sweets and butterbeer passed hand to hand. Fireplace blazes brighter, tables creak under weight of food, laughter swells like chorus. Portraits cheer too, fat lady singing along, guardians joining in joy. To imagine is to see scarlet scarves flung skyward, music echoing, friends hugging, tower alive with fire of victory. In dreams, celebrations embody release. They remind us that courage rejoices, that bravery deserves moments of exultation. They symbolize triumph woven into community. Their rarity lies in fervor no other house celebrates with such fire. Their majesty lies in inclusiveness. Every voice joins, from first year to prefect, each belonging fully. Celebrations in Gryffindor Tower endure as memories long cherished. Even decades later, alumni recall nights when Tower shook with joy. These moments remind us that courage is not solitary. It is shared, multiplied, carried together like flame passed from torch to torch. Though tower is loud in victory, it also holds corners of silence. Alcoves by windows become study nooks, light spilling through panes, books stacked in laps. Here, Gryffindor's balance daring with diligence. Hermione Granger's brilliance shines in such corners, where concentration hums beneath faint crackle of fire. To imagine is to see quills scratching parchment, moonlight pooling on pages, scarlet curtains framing stars outside. In dreams, study corners embody balance. They remind us that courage requires knowledge, that bravery without wisdom falters. They symbolize harmony between daring action and thoughtful preparation. Their rarity lies in contrast within Tower of Roaring Laughter. Pockets of silence endure. Their majesty lies in stillness, proof that even lions rest, think, and learn. Quiet study corners remind us that Gryffindor is not reckless, but thoughtful. It honors courage not only in leaps but in patience, not only in battles but in long nights of preparation. These alcoves stand as sanctuaries, where bravery is sharpened by thought, waiting for dawn. Few recall that the fat lady shares time with Violet, another portrait. Together they sip wine, laugh, and gossip, companionship echoing across centuries. This friendship shows that guardians too need solace. Violet listens, comforts, and shares in fat lady's burdens. Even protectors need companions, reminding students that bravery thrives with support. To imagine them is to see two painted women leaning across frames, goblets clinking, giggles echoing in corridors. In dreams, Violet embodies friendship. She reminds us that courage need not stand alone, that even guardians seek laughter. She symbolizes companionship that strengthens resolve. Her rarity lies in visibility, often overlooked, yet present. Her majesty lies in her role, unseen supporter, silent partner. Together, Violet and Fat Lady weave lesson of Gryffindor Tower, that courage blossoms in friendship, that even protectors need joy. Their laughter floats softly through stone halls, reminders that bravery is not solemn always, but also playful, strengthened by trust in others. Dormitories in Gryffindor Tower are circular, each bed draped with scarlet curtains. Canopies enclose warmth, giving privacy within shared chamber. At night, sounds of wind sweep through tower, but within curtains, students feel cocooned. Laughter fades to whispers, then to steady breathing, fire crackling faintly below. To imagine is to see four-poster bed glowing with candlelight, quilt heavy and warm, scarlet fabric shimmering faintly. In dreams, beds embody refuge. They remind us that courage rests too, that bravery gathers strength in sleep. They symbolize renewal found in stillness. Their rarity lies in color scarlet fabric, blazing even in moonlight. Their majesty lies in protection, curtains shielding dreams within. Dormitories in Gryffindor Tower are more than rooms. They are sanctuaries of youth. Within scarlet curtains, friendships deepen, secrets whispered, courage rebuilt for morning. Every bed holds countless dreams, woven together into house's living memory. From high windows of Gryffindor Tower, castle grounds stretch endlessly. Lake glimmers silver under moon, forest looms dark and mysterious, mountains rise faint in distance. This view offers perspective. In trials, students gaze outward, reminding themselves that world is vast, and courage extends beyond stone walls. To imagine is to stand by window, wind cool on face, stars scattering sky, horizon glowing faintly with dawn. In dreams, tower view embodies freedom. It reminds us that bravery is vision, seeing beyond immediate, believing in wide horizon. It symbolizes hope that courage opens skies. Its rarity lies in height, few places in castle reach so high. Its majesty lies in scope, offering glimpse of world waiting. The view from Gryffindor Tower is more than landscape. It is reminder that courage is journey outward, beyond comfort, into wild unknown. Every glance is invitation to adventure, each star whispering of paths ahead. The Gryffindor lion is not only emblem within Hogwarts, but echoes across centuries of heraldry. In Muggle history, lions appear on shields, banners, and crests, symbolizing bravery, nobility, and kingship. Godric Gryffindor's choice reflected deep resonance with human culture, bridging magical and non-magical traditions. The lion roars across time as figure of guardianship, protecting kingdoms and ideals. To imagine crest is to see golden lion against scarlet shield, mane blazing like fire, claws raised in courage. In dreams, lion in heraldry embodies timelessness. It reminds us that courage is universal, shared across worlds. It symbolizes bridge between wizard and muggle traditions, proving bravery unites all hearts. Its rarity lies in consistency, emblem used for millennia by many. Its majesty lies in how it transcends boundary, still roaring in banners across lands. The Lion of Gryffindor is more than symbol. It is shared heritage of courage. Every banner unfurled continues roar that began long before Hogwarts, echoing promise that bravery endures. Scarlet and gold, Gryffindor's colors, mirror hues of nature. Scarlet burns in autumn leaves, gold glows in sunrise, lion's mane, flicker of fire. Godric's choice reflected world. He saw wild moors aflame at dusk, sky blushing scarlet, sunlight gilding horizon. He believed colors should inspire, connect students to beauty surrounding them. To imagine them is to walk through autumn forest, leaves crunching scarlet and gold beneath feet, air crisp with courage. In dreams, these colors embody inspiration. They remind us that bravery is reflected in nature, that world itself sings of courage. They symbolize link between earth and heart. Their rarity lies in intensity. Few houses embrace such vivid hues. Their majesty lies in resonance, echoing every sunrise, every autumn. Scarlet and gold remind us that courage is natural, elemental as fire and sun. They blaze within and around us, enduring long after banners fade. Lions in stories roar with voices that scatter enemies and inspire allies. Ancient myths speak of roars echoing across valleys, heralding kings and guardians. For Gryffindor, roar is more than sound. It is spirit expressed. Students may not roar aloud, yet their actions echo like thunder, courage resounding across time. To imagine is to hear low rumble before storm, lion's call shaking ground, daring all who listen to stand tall. In dreams, lion's roar embodies expression. It reminds us that courage must be voiced, that bravery often needs declaration. It symbolizes confidence in standing visible. Its rarity lies in power. Few sounds inspire such awe. Its majesty lies in resonance, echoing through myths, halls, and hearts. The roar of Gryffindor is not always literal but symbolic. It is laughter in danger, defiance in fear, cheer in Quidditch stands. It resounds wherever courage lives, proof that lion-hearted spirits cannot be silenced. Though remembered for comic misfortune, Sir Nicholas carries legacy of loyalty. He comforted countless Gryffindors, guiding them through centuries. When students face fear of death, Nick's presence reminds them of life beyond. His humor softens sorrow. His dignity despite mishap teaches resilience. To imagine him is to see ruffled ghost bowing, voice kind, though head wobbles precariously. In dreams, Nick embodies endurance. He reminds us that courage shines through flaws, that bravery includes laughter amid pain. He symbolizes resilience beyond circumstance. His rarity lies in warmth among ghosts, few so paternal. His majesty lies in steadfastness, centuries of loyalty unbroken. Nick's legacy endures, not in grand tales, but in quiet guidance. Every student who whispered questions, every laugh he sparked, every moment he stood beside them, wove his memory deeper. Nearly headless, Nick teaches Gryffindor that bravery is not perfection, but persistence. His story assures that courage need not be flawless to inspire. Each house ghost reflects its spirit. Ravenclaw has Grey Lady, Hufflepuff the Fat Friar, Slytherin the Bloody Baron. Among them, Nick stands as mediator, friendly voice bridging gaps. His diplomacy mirrors Gryffindor's courage to connect, to reconcile. To imagine gathering of ghosts is to see translucent figures drifting above tables, conversing, histories colliding in whispers. In dreams, house ghosts embody continuity. They remind us that courage exists across time, that bravery links generations. They symbolize community that death cannot sever. Their rarity lies in persistent spirits who choose to remain. Their majesty lies in loyalty, watching over school eternally. Together, house ghosts weave Hogwarts' living memory. Nearly headless Nick among them ensures Gryffindor is represented with warmth and humor. His presence assures students that courage is never lonely. The sword of Gryffindor remains one of most legendary artifacts. Beyond its gleaming silver, it symbolizes empowerment. Any Gryffindor may draw it when truly brave. This fairness reflects Godric's belief in equality, courage accessible to all, not just chosen few. The sword's appearance in moments of peril proves bravery calls forth strength. To imagine it is to see rubies glinting like embers, blade ringing as it is unsheathed from hat, air alive with destiny. In dreams, sword embodies readiness. It reminds us that courage equips us, that bravery summons tools when needed. It symbolizes trust in worthiness. Its rarity lies in enchantment weapon of choice, not ownership. Its majesty lies in empowerment, proof that heroism is universal. The sword endures as House's most tangible legacy. Each time it appears, it whispers of Godric, of lions roaring, of courage timeless. It is promised that Gryffindor's flame never dies. Though rarely seen, legend tells of portrait of Godric Gryffindor himself, hung deep within castle, perhaps even in headmaster's office. It bears founder's likeness. To imagine is to see tall figure, beard flowing, eyes fierce yet kind, hand resting on sword's hilt. His painted gaze follows, warm and unyielding. In dreams, his portrait embodies guidance. It reminds us that courage watches, that bravery is never abandoned. It symbolizes legacy of founder alive still. Its rarity lies in secrecy seldom described, whispered in rumor. Its majesty lies in presence, founder immortalized, guardian even centuries later. The portrait of Godric Gryffindor carries assurance that House remains rooted in vision. Students may never meet him in life, but his painted eyes offer comfort. His legacy lives not only in symbols, but in gaze of lion-hearted man who dreamed school into being. Before it became Sorting Hat, Godric's hat was simple, wide-brimmed piece he wore on journeys. Enchanted with founders' minds, it gained voice, purpose, and destiny. Yet, legend says Godric treasured it first as companion on wild moors, shading eyes from sun, keeping rain at bay. When he gave it to enchantment, he offered piece of himself. To imagine is to see hat on weathered traveler, cloak sweeping, sword at side, heart burning. In dreams, hat embodies transformation. It reminds us that ordinary objects may become extraordinary. It symbolizes courage of offering self for future. Its rarity lies in origin, humble hat raised to legend. Its majesty lies in continuity, still sorting centuries later. The sorting hat, once Godric's, is reminder that bravery is not only in grand deeds but in small sacrifices that echo eternally. Though not official, many consider motto of Gryffindor to be words spoken in Sorting Hat's song. Their daring, nerve, and chivalry set Gryffindors apart. Chivalry links courage with honor, daring with kindness. It frames bravery not as recklessness but as noble act guided by heart. To imagine motto is to see scarlet banner stitched with golden words, firelight flickering across letters. In dreams, motto embodies compass. It reminds us that courage must align with honor, that bravery without kindness strays. It symbolizes direction for lion-hearted. Its rarity lies in balance. Few mottos unite daring with chivalry. Its majesty lies in clarity, guiding generations with simple truth. Gryffindor's motto whispers across centuries, steadying steps of those who carry scarlet and gold. Gryffindor's influence stretches beyond castle. Many of Wizarding World's greatest figures wore scarlet and gold. Aurors, activists, leaders, and explorers carried its flame. Its legacy thrives not only in deeds of Harry or Dumbledore, but in countless unnamed who chose courage. Farmers defending homes, healers tending wounded, writers daring truth. To imagine legacy is to see scarlet scarf in distant village, lion emblem stitched into cloak. Courage lived far from halls of Hogwarts. In dreams, legacy embodies reach. It reminds us that courage travels, that bravery echoes in every corner. It symbolizes flame passed endlessly. Its rarity lies in scope house that shaped world as much as school. Its majesty lies in humility, countless quiet acts that together roar. Gryffindor's legacy endures wherever hearts choose courage. The sword of Gryffindor was crafted by Ragnuk the First, greatest of goblin smiths. Goblin-forged silver gleams without tarnish, its rubies glimmering like frozen fire. Legends say blade was quenched in dragon blood, granting it strength to absorb that which empowers it. Goblins revere creation as masterpiece, though many resent it left goblin hands. To imagine it is to see slender blade shimmer, runes faintly etched, grip balanced perfectly, promise of courage alive in steel. In dreams, sword embodies artistry. It reminds us that courage is sharpened by skill, that bravery is forged by patient hands. It symbolizes partnership between wizard and goblin, uneasy yet enduring. Its rarity lies in craftsmanship, few weapons rival it. Its majesty lies in destiny, blade made for founder, yet answering call of any lion-hearted heir. The sword of Gryffindor is reminder that bravery rests not only in wielder but in creation itself, a union of courage and craft, fire and resolve. Unlike common steel, goblin-forged silver resists tarnish. Centuries pass, yet blade shines as if freshly polished. This purity mirrors Gryffindor ideals, unyielding, incorruptible. Courage, too, does not fade, even when tested. To imagine is to see sword lifted by firelight, silver bright as moon, rubies glowing like coals. In dreams, ever pure silver embodies constancy. It reminds us that courage does not rust, that bravery glimmers always. It symbolizes hope, enduring across ages. Its rarity lies in permanence, time fails to dull it. Its majesty lies in reflection, blade mirroring every face, every hand that dares to lift it. Sword silver whispers that courage, like moonlight, shines eternal. Pommel of sword glitters with rubies, largest gemstones that glow like embers. They are not decoration alone, but echo scarlet of house. Legends claim rubies hold fragments of phoenix fire, captured in stone. Others say they mirror lion's heart, beating courage into blade. To imagine is to see crimson gleam ripple across silver, light flickering like hearth flame. In dreams, rubies embody passion. They remind us that courage burns within, that bravery glows even in darkness. They symbolize warmth at center of blade steel. Their rarity lies in vibrance, few weapons gleam with fire of heart. Their majesty lies in resonance, color tied eternally to scarlet banners. Rubies of sword remind all who lift it that bravery is not cold edge but living flame, warming even as it strikes. Most wondrous enchantment of Gryffindor's sword is its bond with Sorting Hat. When true Gryffindor proves worthy, blade emerges from brim, shimmering with destiny. This union symbolizes Founder's trust in both courage and choice. Hat sort students, measuring hearts, while sword empowers them in trial. To imagine is to see trembling hand reach into frayed brim, only to draw forth gleaming silver, rubies blazing. In dreams, this miracle embodies faith. It reminds us that courage reveals strength when most needed. It symbolizes hidden power waiting quietly until called. Its rarity lies in wonder weapon conjured from humble cloth. Its majesty lies in timing, appearing at moment destiny demands. Sorting Hat and sword together embody essence of Gryffindor, courage chosen, courage rewarded, courage revealed. When Harry used sword against Basilisk, silver absorbed venom into blade itself. Rather than corrode, it grew stronger, gaining ability to slay Horcruxes. This property mirrors resilience of courage. Wounds do not weaken. Lion-hearted, they transform into strength. To imagine is to see venom drip across silver, yet instead of darkening, blade glows brighter. In dreams, venom absorption embodies transformation. It reminds us that courage grows from trial, that bravery takes pain and makes it power. It symbolizes resilience beyond defeat. Its rarity lies in adaptation weapon that learns. Its majesty lies in hope, proof that even poison can become salvation. Sword's gift is eternal lesson. Courage does not fear venom. It drinks it and rises stronger. In final battle, Neville Longbottom drew sword from Sorting Hat and struck down Nagini, last Horcrux. This act proved Gryffindor's legacy rests not only in chosen hero but in quiet strength of many. Neville, once timid, bloomed into warrior. His courage summoned blade, proving heart of lion beats even in unlikely. To imagine is to see trembling students stand firm, hat heavy in hand, then blade flashing as serpent falls. In dreams, Neville's triumph embodies growth. It reminds us that courage is journey, that bravery matures quietly until moment arrives. It symbolizes hope, that every soul holds flame. Its rarity lies in timing, last Horcrux slain by student underestimated. Its majesty lies in justice, serpent undone by steady hand. Neville's act ensures sword's tale continues, proving Gryffindor's gift to all who dare. Sword appears only to true Gryffindors in need. Wealth, ambition, or cunning cannot summon it. Only heart aligned with courage may. This exclusivity reflects purity of legacy. It ensures blade is never misused, appearing only when destiny calls. To imagine is to see unworthy hands reach into hat and find emptiness, while lion-hearted draws steel blazing. In dreams, this rule embodies justice. It reminds us that courage is standard higher than desire. It symbolizes trust between founder and heirs. Its rarity lies in selectiveness weapon that chooses wielder. Its majesty lies in assurance that courage alone holds key. Sword's loyalty ensures Gryffindor's vision remains unbroken. Goblins whisper that Ragnuk intended to reclaim Sword, that it never truly belonged to wizards. Tales speak of attempts to steal it back, of curses and plots. These legends reflect tension between goblin and wizard, both claiming right to legacy. For Gryffindor, Sword is gift. For goblins, it is theft. To imagine is to hear goblin songs echo in forges, voices fierce, hammer strikes like thunder, longing etched into rhythm. In dreams, these legends embody conflict. They remind us that courage includes empathy, that bravery demands understanding even of those who oppose. They symbolize complexity of legacy. Their rarity lies in perspective story seen two ways. Their majesty lies in dialogue, reminder that courage must bridge divides. Sword of Gryffindor carries not only power but controversy, urging heirs to wield it with humility. Sword does not rest in armory but disappears into mystery, reappearing only at moment of need. This unpredictability mirrors courage itself, not constant presence, but light breaking through when darkest. To imagine is to see empty pedestal, dust gathering, until crisis, when suddenly steel gleams once more. In dreams, hidden sword embodies trust. It reminds us that courage cannot be hoarded, that bravery arrives precisely when called. It symbolizes faith in timing of destiny. Its rarity lies in absence, weapon unseen until critical. Its majesty lies in presence, appearing just in time. Sword's hidden nature teaches patience, that courage reveals itself at exact moment. Hearts need it most. Beyond silver, rubies, and venom, Sword endures as eternal emblem. It is not just weapon, but story proof that courage arms itself. From Godric's hand to Harry and Neville's blade carried through centuries, linking all Gryffindors. To imagine is to see Sword shining above scarlet banners, lion roaring beside, firelight shimmering. In dreams, eternal symbol embodies continuity. It reminds us that courage is inheritance, passed endlessly. It symbolizes bond unbroken between founder and heirs. Its rarity lies in legacy, one blade shaping centuries. Its majesty lies in inspiration more than steel. It is hope incarnate. Sword of Gryffindor ensures flame never fades. It is courage made steel, bravery etched in silver, lion's heart unyielding forever. Founder himself, Godric Gryffindor, embodied daring and fairness. Born in wild moors of West Country, he carried sword at side and justice in heart. He welcomed students regardless of birth, valuing courage over heritage. His open stance set precedent that shaped Hogwarts forever. To imagine him is to see tall figure striding windswept hills, cloak scarlet, lion crest shining, eyes ablaze with fire of conviction. In dreams, Godric embodies foundation. He reminds us courage must guide creation, that bravery lays roots of community. He symbolizes daring vision that built school of magic. His rarity lies in inclusiveness, founder who opened doors wide. His majesty lies in inspiration flame that still roars through generations. Godric's presence lingers in tower, in sword, in sorting hat. Every Gryffindor walks halls carrying echo of his vision. He is not just history but heartbeat of house. Perhaps greatest headmaster, Dumbledore wore scarlet and gold in his youth. His brilliance spanned transfiguration, alchemy, and wisdom unmatched. Yet what made him Gryffindor was not power but courage. Courage to face Grindelwald, to lead against Voldemort, to admit flaws. To imagine is to see twinkling eyes behind half-moon spectacles, voice soft yet unyielding, presence comforting as firelight. In dreams, Dumbledore embodies humility. He reminds us that courage includes confessing mistakes, that bravery grows from truth. He symbolizes wisdom guided by heart. His rarity lies in blend genius and compassion together. His majesty lies in leadership, flame that steadied generations. Dumbledore's Gryffindor spirit proved bravery is not absence of fear but choice to act despite it. Strict yet fiercely loyal, Professor McGonagall stands as lioness of house, and Imogus, in tabby stripes, she balances discipline with fierce devotion to students. She fought in both wizarding wars, defended castle, and never wavered when danger rose. Her stern gaze masked heart ablaze with love for Hogwarts. To imagine is to hear sharp voice declare rules, then later see her dueling giants with courage unbroken. In dreams, McGonagall embodies guardianship. She reminds us that courage defends, that bravery holds line steadfast. She symbolizes strength forged in loyalty. Her rarity lies in duality, strict teacher yet tender protector. Her majesty lies in authority voice that silences chaos with single word. McGonagall's presence proves Gryffindor produces not only heroes but guardians, defenders of tradition and family. Lily Evans Potter, though remembered as mother of chosen one, was Gryffindor of heart. She excelled in charms, defended friends, and opposed darkness fearlessly. Her ultimate act of courage was sacrifice shielding Harry, choosing death so love would weave ancient protection. To imagine is to see young woman with fiery hair, wand firm, eyes bright with defiance, arms open to shield child. In dreams, Lily embodies selflessness. She reminds us courage is love given freely, bravery measured in sacrifice. She symbolizes power greater than curse. Her rarity lies in purity protection born of love. Her majesty lies in legacy spell of sacrifice that altered fate of world. Lily's Gryffindor spirit endures not in duels but in quiet, unbreakable choice of heart. James Potter, mischievous and bold, embodied lion's exuberance. Quidditch captain, marauder, prankster, he shone with energy of youth. Yet he matured, becoming man who stood against Voldemort, father who loved fiercely, husband who supported bravely. To imagine is to see broomstick racing through skies, laughter echoing, then later, wand raised in final stand. In dreams, James embodies transformation. He reminds us courage matures, that bravery grows beyond jest into guardianship. He symbolizes joy tempered by responsibility. His rarity lies in arch prankster turned protector. His majesty lies in love defiant even in death. James Potter's spirit assures Gryffindors that laughter and daring are seeds of deeper strength, blooming when life demands sacrifice. Rebellious heir of black family, Sirius chose Gryffindor despite house steeped in Slytherin tradition. His defiance itself was act of courage. He fought in wars, joined order, and remained loyal to James, Lily, and Harry. His spirit blazed like star, reckless yet devoted. To imagine is to see leather-clad young man with roguish grin, eyes burning with fierce loyalty, wand flashing. In dreams, Sirius embodies rebellion. He reminds us courage is freedom, to choose path, bravery in rejecting darkness. He symbolizes loyalty, fierce as fire. His rarity lies in choice lion, born in nest of snakes. His majesty lies in devotion, bond that death could not silence. Sirius proves Gryffindor courage can be wild, unchained, yet pure. Gentle, wise, scarred by curse, Remus Lupin taught defense with patience unmatched. Though marked by lycanthropy, he never let fear consume heart. He fought with marauders, guided Harry, and sacrificed quietly for cause greater than self. His strength was quiet endurance, bravery born of acceptance. To imagine is to see tired professor smile kindly, voice calm, wand steady despite trembling hand. In dreams, Lupin embodies resilience. He reminds us courage is endurance through burden, bravery in choosing kindness despite pain. He symbolizes quiet flame that never falters. His rarity lies in gentleness, warrior without harshness. His majesty lies in teaching knowledge shared through compassion. Remus Lupin proves Gryffindor courage is not always roar but steady whisper that never yields. Brilliant and determined, Hermione Granger embodied balance of intellect and bravery. Though Hat nearly placed her in Ravenclaw, her heart beat with lion's resolve. She faced trolls, time travel, and war, never abandoning friends. Her courage was sharpened by knowledge, her daring guided by thought. To imagine is to see young witch raise hand eagerly, then later duel Death Eaters with unwavering stance. In dreams, Hermione embodies wisdom. She reminds us courage and intellect are not rivals, that bravery requires preparation. She symbolizes harmony of mind and heart. Her rarity lies in blend scholar and warrior both. Her majesty lies in loyalty, faith unshaken through darkest trials. Hermione proves Gryffindor courage flourishes in brilliance as much as in battle. Ron Weasley, often overshadowed, carried courage quieter yet no less true. He stood beside Harry through dangers, loyalty stronger than fear. Though insecure, he faced chessboard of death, spiders in forest, and countless battles. His bravery lay in standing despite doubts. To imagine is to see tall, freckled boy clutching broken wand, grin sheepish yet unyielding. In dreams, Ron embodies loyalty. He reminds us courage thrives in friendship, bravery built in bonds unbroken. He symbolizes strength of standing firm even when unnoticed. His rarity lies in humility, hero who doubted yet dared. His majesty lies in loyalty, steadfast flame beside chosen one. Ron proves Gryffindor courage includes those who stumble yet rise again. The boy who lived, Harry Potter, remains most famous Gryffindor, his life defined by survival, prophecy, and unbreakable courage. From first steps in castle to final duel, he faced trials with stubborn bravery. He stood against Basilisk, Dementors, Death Eaters, and Voldemort himself. Yet his courage was not in spells alone, but in love, loyalty, and choice to sacrifice. To imagine is to see lightning scar glint, green eyes steady, wand firm though hands tremble. In dreams, Harry embodies essence of Gryffindor. He reminds us courage defines destiny, that bravery is power greater than fear. He symbolizes love, triumphant over darkness. His rarity lies in fate, child of prophecy. His majesty lies in choice, hero by will, not by scar. Harry Potter is Gryffindor flame incarnate, proof that courage transforms world. The most storied rivalry in Hogwarts history exists between Gryffindor and Slytherin. Rooted in founders' differences, Godric valuing courage and fairness, Salazar favoring bloodline and ambition, the clash shaped centuries. On Quidditch pitch, rivalry roared fiercest, scarlet banners against emerald, roars of lions against hisses of serpents. Every victory carried weight of generations. To imagine is to see stands split scarlet and green, cheers and jeers colliding like thunder. In dreams, rivalry embodies duality. It reminds us courage often meets ambition, that bravery must face cunning. It symbolizes eternal dance of opposites. Its rarity lies in intensity feud carried through centuries. Its majesty lies in passion each match, each duel echoing fire of founders. Though rivalry divided, it also sharpened Gryffindors. Lions found strength in facing serpents, proving flame brighter when tested. Quidditch between Gryffindor and Slytherin was more than sport. It was war in miniature, house honor at stake. Every clash echoed rivalry. Chasers dove, beaters swung, seekers darted like lightning. Gryffindor banners blazed scarlet against sea of green. To imagine is to see Harry chasing Snitch with Malfoy close behind, wind roaring, crowd screaming. In dreams, Quidditch embodies contest. It reminds us courage thrives in challenge, that bravery shines in pursuit. It symbolizes spirit unbroken even in defeat. Its rarity lies in drama, few games so charged. Its majesty lies in memory, each match retold in whispers for years. Quidditch battles kept rivalry alive, yet also bound houses in tradition of competition. While rivalries burned outside, Gryffindor Tower fostered bonds of loyalty. By firelight, friendships bloomed. Students studied, whispered secrets, planned adventures. Common room walls heard laughter, comforted tears, and witnessed courage shared. Rivalries mattered less within warmth of Lion's Den. To imagine is to see scarlet armchairs, fire crackling, friends leaning close as night deepens. In dreams, bonds embody sanctuary. They remind us courage is nurtured in trust, that bravery grows when hearts unite. They symbolize hearth that strengthens flame. Their rarity lies in warmth, few spaces glow so fiercely with fellowship. Their majesty lies in memory, countless moments weaving tapestry of friendship. Gryffindor's strength lay not only in battles but in common room, where hearts found courage together. Despite rivalry with Slytherin, Gryffindor often shared camaraderie with Hufflepuff. Both valued fairness, loyalty, and kindness. On battlefield, lions and badgers often stood side by side. In classes, friendships formed naturally, warmth binding them. To imagine is to see Gryffindor and Hufflepuff banners side by side, laughter mingling, cooperation easy. In dreams, friendship embodies alliance. It reminds us courage and kindness strengthen each other, that bravery flourishes with loyalty. It symbolizes harmony between houses. Its rarity lies in ease, rivalry absent, bonds natural. Its majesty lies in unity, two houses often joined in defiance of darkness. Hufflepuff friendships reminded Gryffindors that courage need not roar alone. Sometimes bravery grows strongest in gentle company. Though different in focus, Gryffindor and Ravenclaw shared respect. Lions admired wit. Eagles valued daring. Many friendships blossomed in libraries and debates. Ravenclaws offered wisdom, Gryffindor's boldness, each strengthening other. Together they formed balance, thought, and action united. To imagine is to see candlelit study tables, one student explaining spell theory while other dreams of applying it. In dreams, respect embodies collaboration. It reminds us courage benefits from intellect, that bravery thrives when guided by wisdom. It symbolizes mutual admiration across houses. Its rarity lies in balance, fire and wind together. Its majesty lies in growth, both rising stronger through shared gifts. Gryffindor-Ravenclaw respect prove that courage and knowledge are allies, not rivals. During wars, rivalries dimmed. Lions, badgers, ravens, even serpents stood together against greater threat. Gryffindors often led, but unity proved strength beyond any house alone. Courage inspired others, loyalty held firm, wisdom guided, cunning strategized. To imagine is to see four banners side by side, scarlet, yellow, blue, and green, waving together. In dreams, unity embodies survival. It reminds us courage unites, that bravery calls forth allies. It symbolizes strength in diversity. Its rarity lies in rarity rivals setting aside feud. Its majesty lies in triumph victory only possible together. Unity in crisis showed Gryffindor's courage not only in battle, but in reconciliation. Daily life at Hogwarts saw rivalry beyond Quidditch. In potions with Snape, Gryffindors clashed often with Slytherins. Marks became battlefields, insults barbs sharper than quills. Yet beneath tension, learning persisted. Rivalries pushed Gryffindors to excel, to prove worth through knowledge as much as daring. To imagine is to see cauldrons bubbling, Snape's shadow looming, Gryffindors glaring at serpents across tables. In dreams, rivalry embodies pressure. It reminds us courage sharpens under scrutiny, that bravery grows when challenged. It symbolizes strength, born of contest. Its rarity lies in constancy classroom as arena. Its majesty lies in growth rivalry fueling improvement. Even in tension, rivalry served as crucible, forging lion-hearted stronger. Gryffindor shared deep bonds with many professors. McGonagall defended fiercely, Hagrid offered warmth, Lupin guided kindly. These mentors strengthened students, shaping courage through teaching and compassion. Rivalries faded in face of such guardianship. To imagine is to see Hagrid's hut aglow, tea steaming, students laughing as giant heart shared wisdom. In dreams, bonds embody mentorship. They remind us courage grows when nurtured, that bravery blooms under guidance. They symbolize chain of hearts passing flame. Their rarity lies in depth professors as family. Their majesty lies in legacy teachings echoing long after. Gryffindors thrived not only on rivalry but in bonds with those who guided them. From Lily and James to Ron and Hermione, Gryffindor saw many romances blossom. Shared tower, shared trials, and shared courage bound hearts together. Love intertwined with bravery, each act of protection deepening bond. Rivalries mattered less in face of affection that outshone house lines. To imagine is to see Scarlet Common Room where two sit close by fire, whispering, laughter mingling with crackle of flame. In dreams, couples embody devotion. They remind us courage protects love, that bravery strengthens bond. They symbolize warmth of heart within towers' walls. Their rarity lies in trials love forged in fire. Their majesty lies in endurance bonds lasting beyond war. Gryffindor couples proved courage flourishes most brightly when hearts beat together. Though rivalry often sparked tension, it also served as catalyst. Gryffindors grew stronger facing Slytherins, sharpened by constant test. Without rivalry, courage might dim. Opposition kept flame alive, ensuring lions roared boldly. To imagine is to see duel in corridor, sparks flashing, hearts racing, neither yielding. In dreams, rivalry embodies challenge. It reminds us courage thrives on contest, that bravery shines brightest when tested. It symbolizes growth through struggle. Its rarity lies in endurance feud, lasting centuries. Its majesty lies in purpose rivalry, forging stronger lions. Rivalry, though fierce, ensured Gryffindors never forgot to roar. Bravery in Gryffindor was not limited to duels or dragons. It shone in everyday choices, standing up to friends when they were wrong, speaking truth when silence was easier, showing kindness in face of cruelty. Neville Longbottom's first-year defiance, standing against Harry, Hermione, and Ron when they broke rules, exemplified this. Though small, it was true courage. To imagine is to see trembling boy in pajamas, fists clenched, words stammered but heart resolute. In dreams, everyday acts embody essence of Gryffindor. They remind us courage is not always loud, that bravery often whispers quietly. They symbolize truth, lived in small choices. Their rarity lies in subtlety, overlooked yet profound. Their majesty lies in honesty, flame that flickers in smallest deeds. Everyday courage proved Gryffindor heartbeats, not only in battlefield but in corridors of castle itself. Gryffindor bravery was often measured by willingness to face fear. Boggarts revealed truest terrors, yet students learned to laugh at them, transforming fear into strength. Harry's Patronus against Dementors reflected same theme, confronting darkness rather than fleeing. To imagine is to see Silver Stag bounding through night, driving away shadows. In dreams, facing fear embodies transformation. It reminds us courage is not absence of terror but mastery of it. It symbolizes strength of spirit against night. Its rarity lies in honesty, admitting fear. Its majesty lies in transcendence, turning dread into light. Gryffindors showed fear is not enemy but teacher, guiding hearts toward greater strength. At heart of Gryffindor lies willingness to sacrifice. Lily's choice, Harry's walk into forest, countless students standing in battle, all acts rooted in giving up self for others. Sacrifice transforms courage into love. It proves bravery's highest form is protecting another, even at cost of life. To imagine is to see Harry dropping snitch in forest, walking steady while death waits, love steady in heart. In dreams, sacrifice embodies devotion. It reminds us courage protects beyond self, that bravery is love armed. It symbolizes power deeper than magic. Its rarity lies in cost, not all can give so much. Its majesty lies in transcendent sacrifice, weaving spells greater than wand. Gryffindor's truest flame burns brightest when offered freely for others. Laughter in face of fear is Gryffindor's secret weapon. Fred and George Weasley embodied this pranks even in war, fireworks against tyranny, joy in darkest hours. Humor disarms fear, reminding all that spirit cannot be broken. To jest when danger looms is to declare heart unyielding. To imagine is to see twins' fireworks exploding across night, spelling defiance in sparks. In dreams, humor embodies resilience. It reminds us courage smiles even when shadow looms. It symbolizes flame that refuses to dim. Its rarity lies in levity, joy as rebellion. Its majesty lies in inspiration, laughter, lifting others. Gryffindor humor proved courage is not grim, but radiant. Gryffindor courage is interwoven with loyalty. Ron Weasley exemplified this flaws and fears present, yet he stood by friends in every peril. Loyalty means refusing to abandon, even when path is hard. It is bravery of constancy, heart steadfast. To imagine is to see Ron facing spiders in forest, terror on face, yet walking forward for Harry and Hermione. In dreams, loyalty embodies devotion. It reminds us courage holds hands tight, that bravery stands shoulder to shoulder. It symbolizes flame shared. Its rarity lies in endurance, loyalty lasting years. Its majesty lies in sacrifice, standing even when easier to leave. Gryffindor loyalty reveals courage is not solitary but shared. Bravery is not only battle but compassion. Hermione showed this when she fought for house elf rights. Heart outraged at injustice few others noticed. Compassion requires courage to face apathy, to care when others dismiss. To imagine is to see Hermione knitting hats late into night, determination fierce though mocked. In dreams, compassion embodies justice. It reminds us courage speaks for voiceless, bravery defends powerless. It symbolizes flame of conscience. Its rarity lies in empathy, heart daring to feel. Its majesty lies in persistence, never yielding to indifference. Compassion in Gryffindor proved bravery, softened steel with kindness. Though Gryffindors often seen as impulsive, true lions also embraced courage in pursuit of knowledge. Hermione again proved this, venturing into forbidden sections, facing danger to uncover truth. Seeking knowledge despite risk is bravery of mind. It challenges ignorance, demands curiosity. To imagine is to see student clutching lantern, pages whispering secrets, shadows thick but will stronger. In dreams, knowledge embodies light. It reminds us courage dares to know, that bravery is quest for truth. It symbolizes flame of discovery. Its rarity lies in pursuit knowledge at cost of safety. Its majesty lies in revelation, wisdom that arms courage. Bravery and knowledge proves Gryffindor flame seeks both action and understanding. Justice calls forth Gryffindor heart. From Harry's defiance in courtroom to Neville's resistance under Carrow's, Lion stood when system bent. To challenge authority requires courage, especially when punishment certain. Yet Gryffindors faced it, believing justice worth risk. To imagine is to see student rise trembling in Great Hall, voice steady against cruelty. In dreams, justice embodies conviction. It reminds us courage defends fairness, bravery shields right. It symbolizes lion's roar in face of tyranny. Its rarity lies in defiance few dare stand. Its majesty lies in change, justice shifting tides. Gryffindors taught that courage without justice is hollow. Forgiveness, too, requires courage. Harry proved this when he forgave Dudley's cruelty, and later when he chose mercy for Draco and others broken by war. Forgiveness is bravery of heart, choosing peace over vengeance. It demands strength greater than anger. To imagine is to see Harry extending hand, scarred yet steady, offering chance of healing. In dreams, forgiveness embodies grace. It reminds us courage releases bitterness, bravery restores. It symbolizes flame that warms rather than burns. Its rarity lies in difficulty easier to hate. Its majesty lies in healing, forgiveness mending wounds. Gryffindors showed bravery is not always fight, but recon. Bravery in Gryffindor is legacy carried through centuries. From Godric to Harry, flame past, each generation adding spark. Legacy ensures courage never fades, each act echoing in next. Students draw strength from past, shaping future. To imagine is to see portraits lining tower walls, eyes watching, approval, warm. In dreams, legacy embodies continuity. It reminds us courage is inheritance, bravery gift unending. It symbolizes lion's roar across ages. Its rarity lies in endurance flame unquenched. Its majesty lies in inspiration, legacy guiding still. Bravery as legacy defines Gryffindor. Courage eternal, flame never dying. Even long after Hogwarts' founding, Gryffindor's influence permeates wizarding culture. Witches and wizards across Britain still speak of the house as symbol of valor. Its scarlet and gold appear on banners at festivals, its lion painted in murals, its name invoked in tales parents tell their children. To imagine is to see Wizarding Village glowing with lanterns, scarlet ribbons fluttering, voices sharing stories of daring lions past. In dreams, Gryffindor embodies continuity. It reminds us courage is timeless, bravery retold across generations. It symbolizes enduring flame in culture. Its rarity lies in longevity, image unbroken for centuries. Its majesty lies in recognition symbol still inspiring awe. Gryffindor lives not only in Castle Tower but in hearts of entire community. Books across Wizarding World mention Gryffindors in legends. Tales of Godric's duels, Dumbledore's triumphs, and Harry's battles fill shelves in Diagon Alley. Children read these as bedtime stories, learning bravery before they even arrive at Hogwarts. To imagine is to see young witch clutching worn book, candlelight flickering, wide-eyed as hero faces darkness. In dreams, literature embodies memory. It reminds us, courage endures in ink, bravery survives on page. It symbolizes written flame carried forward. Its rarity lies in abundance, countless stories recorded. Its majesty lies in impact tales shaping ideals of youth. Gryffindor thrives in lore, every story kindling future courage. Even Muggles sense Gryffindor spirit. When stories of Harry spread beyond Wizarding World, courage of lions resonated with those without magic. Muggle children dress in scarlet robes, wave makeshift wands, and whisper names of lions past. They too learn meaning of bravery. To imagine is to see playground alive with children pretending to battle darkness, laughter and courage mingling. In dreams, Gryffindor embodies universality. It reminds us courage knows no borders. Bravery speaks to all hearts. It symbolizes flame shining beyond hidden world. Its rarity lies in crossing magic, touching non-magical. Its majesty lies in unity, Gryffindor ideals binding all. Even Muggles carry Gryffindor spirit, proving courage belongs to everyone. Artistic souls honor Gryffindor through song and brush. Choirs sing of Harry's defiance. Bards recount Godric's duels. Painters capture McGonagall's stern gaze. Scarlet banners painted in oils. Lion roars echoed in symphonies. Courage immortalized in creativity. To imagine is to see Great Hall filled with music. Paintings glowing under candlelight. Voices lifting tales of bravery. In dreams, art embodies remembrance. It reminds us courage inspires creation. Bravery sparks song. It symbolizes flame carried in imagination. Its rarity lies in variety, every medium honoring house. Its majesty lies in emotion, works stirring hearts. Through art and music, Gryffindor lives vibrant, flame echoing in every note and color. Ultimately, Gryffindor is more than house. It is eternal symbol, lion roaring across centuries, courage unbroken. Students come and go, portraits fade, but flame continues, whether in sword gleaming, in stories whispered, or in common room firelight. Gryffindor spirit endures. To imagine is to see vast hall of time, portraits of lions endless, flame carried hand to hand, never dimmed. In dreams, Gryffindor embodies eternity. It reminds us courage outlives us, bravery immortal. It symbolizes flame eternal. Its rarity lies in universality, every age knows it. Its majesty lies in permanence. Gryffindor spirit never dies. Gryffindor is not only house but idea. It is courage in child's heart, bravery in elder's tale, flame in all who dare.